Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. We strongly recommend to stay on a sim as long as needed before you start using a real money. Uh, it's Friday, thanks God, and we are going to the long position, and this long position is not gonna stay for very long. Um, we have the target one, the institutional is already hit, a profit taken, and actually we have a problem to climb to the target two is too early, and the reason is because there is a heavy resistance on 38.22 all the way to the 38.28. However, this market is gonna hold at the 38.0350, and it's gonna have a problem crossing the 38.25. So you gotta be careful. Again, we're not your financial advisor. We just share what we looking at, and what you do. It is at your own decision what you want to do with the market. You're not paying us to do that for you. We we just trying to help some traders, and whatever you do in this market, it is at your own risk, please. This is an educational room. It's not a trading room. So we will find out right now with the ES. The ES level is what we are talking about right now. You know, I don't see any short position at the moment. The ES is not strong enough to break those level 38.25. So what we are going to experience right now for the next maybe 10 minutes is a sideways market, and the Nasdaq is in a better shape than the ES. Uh, the 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 Nasdaq, there is a re-entry at 526, and the ES, there is a re-entry at those level as we speak right now. And if you want to take those trades, you have to be on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade, please. So the market going really crazy today. We started down, then up, then flat, and now we are experiencing this jam in the market. So the market is not really trending. And when you are auto trading, any kind of auto trade or any um, in those conditions, you're gonna get in trouble. So um, you gotta you gotta be careful here. So we will. Those are the re-entry at the moment. We hope that the ES is not gonna go below the 37.92. If the market go below 37.92, we are again. Uh, I mean, there is no short. There is no short. We are going into volatility here, and you gotta be very careful. 37.92 has to hold up above that, and the market is really squeezed in the corner here. There is no trending, guys. You gotta be careful. But the market has been very generous with us. You know, we have seen some numbers we have not seen in many years. let me explain to you. You know, I don't like drawing on the charts because I think it's already a busy chart. But you can see where is the problem to go long on the ES. And now the walls got thicker, the resistance got thicker, and that short position is not going anywhere. Be careful, guys. You know, don't let, this is a trap. With all the respect, when you are auto trading, you think you are in the good hands. Sometimes you have to think the auto trade is a mechanical. It's like you put your airplane on autopilot. You still have to control it. It's not a dishwasher machine, you just turn it on in the morning. So what apply to another trader apply to you, irrelevant what kind of auto trade you are using. This is weak short, and this is a trap for you and for your auto trade, and you should not take short trades. If we look at the momentum, the pressure in the market, you can see is more to the green than the red. This is from 1 to 30 minutes, and this one from 1 to 30 minutes. And if we look at this instrument here, is measuring the buyers and the sellers, and this one here has 6 different time frame. It's not a dummy indicator. So if we look, the sellers and the buyers, they're equal, and the momentum, the pressure in the market is to the upside. Yet we have a heavy resistance. And this is a trap for every single trader. Don't have the eye. Again, this is a trap. And when you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose and you're gonna pay. Irrelevant whether you have a brown eyes or a green eyes. It does not exist in the trading. You're gonna get whacked. So if we notice here, this market is jammed, and when the market is jammed, you need to stop immediately manual and auto trading. Not just auto trading, manual too. Because if you ask me right now how to evaluate to turn on your auto trade or not, when I cannot find manual trade, that means there is no auto trade. When I can find plenty trades, means my auto trades are working. So in those conditions here, if you ask me, is it long or short? I will tell you honestly, you don't need instruments, you don't need an indicator in this position at the moment. What you need is just a quarter out of your pocket, flip it, because whether you go long or short, you are in trouble, honestly. So this is where, trust me guys, after 27 going to 28 years behind the screens, there is a certain time where you need to sit on the side, and nothing to be ashamed of for today to say, I'm sitting on the side until this market start moving, or I'm gonna stay out of trouble the rest of the day. 90% of amateur trading fell into this trap as we speak right now, and then they start auto trading, manual trading, and it is Friday. Friday, you don't want to make a stupid move in the market, can have impact on your family on the weekends. It is very important. On a Friday, you're either coming early on Friday to take those trades, or maybe you will be better off around 1 o'clock when we are done with those amateur traders. After an hour or two, usually they lose all their money, and then they stop for today. and that is usually an hour or 2 hours in the morning. The amateur trading, they get whacked, and then they go away. What happened in the afternoon on Friday? The older, mature guys, they've been around for a very long time. They know the trick. On a Friday, the best offer is to come early in the morning or start taking the trades around 1 o'clock when all this noises goes away. Because on Friday normally the market goes either long, slow, or short with a slow movement. So on Friday afternoon, it is the best time to start picking up trades, or in the early morning, because what you have a lot of amateur trading on a Friday, and for the last 15 years, I don't know why, we have gained a lot of experience how people behave, and I don't know why, but there is a lot of people, they start auto trade on Fridays. I don't know why, because maybe they get tired during the week watching it, and then they decide to auto trade on Friday. And then what happened? They get whacked on Friday, because Friday is a little bit special. On Monday, you cannot swing trading. On Monday, you have to scalp the market on Monday morning, and on Friday is a different character. So the difference between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each day has a different approach to the market. Sadly, those amateur trading, they think is a dishwasher machine. You turn on the auto trade and then you live happily after, And sadly, it's not. The reality is different. So right now, as we speak, if we look at this market analyzer, the market analyzer, we have over 15 auto trades in our package. I cannot cover 15 auto trades in one time. But if we look at this market analyzer, there is 5 different automated trades for this market analyzer beside those auto trades here. So if you are not a guy understand what's going on, if we look at the ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, you can see the NASDAQ to the plus side on the 3 signals. The ES is on 1 signal short, 2 signals long, and the YM, you have 2 short signal and 1 signal long. What happened with the YM usually follow the ES, but today the YM is going south all morning. So normally the YM follow the ES like a religion, but today the YM has lost early today ground and went south, and now everything start going south. But one thing, if we notice, the NASDAQ on the market analyzer still to the long, and this mean this market is not in sequence. When the market is not in sequence, there is a good potential for this market to turn around, and it can turn around fast, and then you can be in a lot of trouble. So and now if we notice the YM closed position, this is very fine, and The Nasdaq stopped right at the 477. The reason is for the Nasdaq trader because the ES stopped at 37.75. This is a major area. If the ES go further down, the Nasdaq is gonna go further down. If the ES going back, the Nasdaq traders they're gonna go back up again. And if we every time when you get in up in the morning, especially to our traders, when you get up in the morning and you see the market is dancing around the line, again, guys, be careful. To our members, when you are coming in and when you see the market price between support and resistance, and there is many lines above and below, stay the hell out without any thinking. When you see this market analyzer, I don't want you to be genius trader. There is a few steps you can do in the morning before you start auto trading, before you start turn on your dishwasher machine. If you just look at the chart for a couple minutes and make decision to turn on your auto trade now, or if we need to wait 10-15 minutes to turn on the auto trade. By doing this, you are avoiding let's say $200 a day. $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. What is the average account for Ninja traders? Between $2,000 and $5,000. By not looking at the charts in the morning, you are risking $50,000 and your account is between 2 and 5. Do the calculation and you can see how far your money can go when you make mistakes. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. So right now, as we see, the market is going short. This is very fine. If we look at the momentum here, now we can see the ES start losing ground. And when you see the lights start coming in on the chart, this means that there is a lot of people start going short. This is an indication. Always you will find out ahead of time what's going on in the market. Plus we can measure the sellers over the buyers. Then we can determine immediately the pressure in the market, and not just the pressure in the market, if this fib lines and the support areas, they're gonna be defense line or not. Are we able to break those defense line? So by understanding the pressure in the market, the momentum in the market, in conjunction with your fib lines, we can determine where most likely this market, where is this destination for this market. And the most important things is it a strong short? Is it a weak short? Is it a strong long? Is it a weak long? How far, when we are taking short, we can go, and how far we can go. If you notice at the beginning of this webinar, we have the DAX had 6,000 euro in a profit, and when you don't take action, we closed it for, I think it was a few hundred euro. Because you are swing trading, you need to understand where most likely the market is going. Of course, you can scalp the market. Actually, yesterday I activated some scalping on the new auto trade, and I forgot where is my chart, but I start activating scalping on the new auto trade. A lot of feedback on the new auto trade. A lot of traders are happy with it, and we will. I will try to find. I did on the new auto trade. There is a huge varieties of entry and filters, and uh, you can determine how you want it to trade, whether you want to scalp the market or you want to swing trade the market, and it is all in one auto trade. And we will. I cannot remember which chart it is. I should have, but I made a one yesterday, and I will come out with it. I don't know where it is right now, and sure, Lo. Um, I'll respond to your request after. Sure, no problem. I'm so glad it's Friday. Okay, guys, there is not much to do. Whoever took those trades took the trades, and there is not much to do anymore. We wish you happy, nice weekend, and we'll see our members on Monday webinar on Monday. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.